And welcome back. It's time for this week's Capitol Report with Pat McGuigan of CapitolBeatOK.com. Pat, as usual, you have some contrarian thoughts that you have shared with me. Why don't you share those with your viewers, with our viewers, your take on where things stand now with the infamous racist video at the OU fraternity?
Yeah, what I did with my students this week in my teaching was I used this dreadful incident as a way to talk about the widespread use of the word, even in popular music. This is a chance for Mr. McGuigan to continue encouraging the abandonment of that word's use by anyone, much as the preachers on the East Side suggested would be a good idea in their comments. The word, the N-word, has no honorable progeny. It has no honorable roots. It's a distortion, and it's intended to be a slur, and the fact that it's been adopted in popular music by people like Trinidad Jack doesn't make it good. And in fact, it was Trinidad Jack's tune that little old lady, the house mom, was chanting along with when this other video came out. Now the word is that there's going to be, and you would have expected this, there's going to be further investigations. There's other videos, evidence this was going on at other fraternities outside of the state. All of that's to be expected. It's inevitable. But I think it's time to both be encouraging in loving, brotherly, sisterly ways, abandonment of that word completely, not through a legislative or a congressional mandate, because I'm a free speech guy, but through encouragement. Further, I'd say I think it's time for a spirit of forgiveness rather than inquisition, because this can go on for months, or we can all try to start doing better, including the boys who gave the offense in the first place. Absolutely.
Well, in a related vein, and I think I know where you're going here, you've been praising a new analysis of Pope Francis that's creating some buzz.
Yeah, National Review Online, a fella named John L. Allen Jr. wrote a beautiful piece called The Francis Miracle. And what he's referring to is how all the factions in the church love this guy, and he's so popular. I'm talking about Pope Francis, of course, and he's so popular among non-Catholics. And I had a friend who left town recently who's, liberal, but she's a friend, and we were talking, and she said, I just love your Pope. And I said, well, why do you love him? Because he's as orthodox as I am. And she said, well, I love the way he says it. I love his attitude. At the end of life, we'll always want, each of us individuals will want mercy. We want our enemies to have judgment, but we'll want mercy.
Right, and he preaches
what he is preaching is mercy. He's preaching the gospel of mercy, and in trying to model after Francis, I'm really just modeling after Jesus, the guy we both consider our Savior. So I think in a tough world, this is a tough guy carrying out a tough job on behalf of a kinder, gentler world.
Well, you can read more about these and other topics at CapitolBeatOK.com. For Pat McGuigan, I'm Alex Cameron. Have a great day.